Hello, everybody, and welcome to the All Boards No Jiggly, All Boards No Sword tournament. And it looks like today we have Big Slamu versus Alsoa. And
That we do.
commentary booth is CD Improv.
Hey, Jiggly, glad to be here, and thank you very much for getting up really early to hang out with me today.
Yeah. What do you think we can expect here?
I think Slamu's gonna get stuck on a raft, and Alsoa's gonna beat his head into the biggest level he can find early. Because, that's kind of what they do. And before we get caught up, because the race should be starting here in just a second, I really want to thank Ston for getting up early and doing our tracking for us, pushing all those buttons that keep us up to date. But all right, we should be underway here in just a second.
Oh. I was going to say, while we're waiting, let's just run down the flags here.
Sure. Oh,
so we got easy start, it seems, and looks like we're starting with 3 pieces of the Triforce. So I believe that is 3.
It's either 8 or 7, and it's either 5 or 6.
Looks like 3, 6, and 8. I think.
Yeah, maybe. Ston is telling us it's 5, so I'm more than willing
5.
to accept that one. But yeah, we start with 3 pieces of the Triforce. It's going to be shapes, dungeons, garbage hints. The most important thing to kind of note, other than the fact that it's swordless, is that the red candle is forced into the white sword cave to try and guarantee us a repeatable source of offense that we can get to before level 9.
Now look, we've got Wizropes on the overworld.
Woohoo! For the runners. That might actually make those dungeons a little bit more livable.
Oh yeah, no, swordless especially, yeah, just nothing like 8 blue Wizropes that, rolled up.
I mean, at least they're not shooting other Wizropes.
If they shot other Wizropes, it'd literally be impossible to clear the room. Even with even if you could kill everything in one hit.
I'm gonna assume that's a bow on the coast since we can't actually see it.
That was a heart container.
Oh, was it? Also, it was through there so fast I couldn't even tell. It just blended in.
Ah. Yeah, it would be nice if some of these items, kind of had a flashing palette, just so you could know it's right there.
Yeah, the bow.
Yeah, the bow is notorious for kind of hiding because, if it's on the floor in a dungeon, sometimes you just can't see it. And sometimes, runners have picked it up and not known it. And, there's nothing worse than being not realizing you're in go mode for 20 minutes.
All right, we have a blue candle shop sighting here on Alsoa's screen, but somewhere out in the world, in an open, accessible cave, is going to be what is normally the wood sword cave. But today, it's going to have a single blue candle in it. We just gotta find it.
Mistaken. Oh no, that's the I'm thinking of the bracket flags where the candle, or should I say wood sword cave, was blocked, but
yeah, they haven't turned that on, and thankfully with that flag, the only thing that would be blocking it is going to be the Armos item, and if the Armos item is a ladder, then the coast item can also block it, but we won't have to deal with that for a while yet.
Nope. $253 for a blue ring, okay.
Well, it's not max price. We do have first quest overworld money, so there is a chance that the runners are going to be able to get up that high.
Yeah. Probably likely going to want to prioritize arrows first, as provided they can actually find a bow. Because that's going to be your repeatable offense. That's going to be the best way to kill the Pulse Voice.
Yep,
because
the Pulse
other than
Voice.
that, other than that, we'll need the wand.
All right, so Slamu at some point has found that blue candle. We were having a little bit of frame loss, I think, from Slamu's side.
And it looks like it's got a 17 small secret.
That's not terrible. That's fairly decent
that's
money. Even 90 for the large. Okay.
You know what? 90 for the large. That's not bad. It's less than ideal, but it's with the 7 extra rupees on the small side, then it adds up.
And also is going to be our first runner here into level 9.
Yep, level 9 at the secret spot.
All right, so just a note, I did ask if we could switch audio, and every so often, Alsoa forgets and rolls tournament seeds with his music shuffled. So if for some reason we switch over and the music's all sorts of wonky, blame Alsoa. Oh, hey, we can actually kill Octoroks. This is pretty good.
Which one, the red ones or the blue ones?
He killed I think he was aiming for a blue one, but a red one got in the way. But
Okay,
it looks
yeah,
like the red ones go down in one hit.
Well,
We've had tournament seeds where people haven't been able to kill anything on the overworld, so looking at this in the good way, it does mean that he could work up to a count.
that's true.
As Slamo's also going to find level 9, he's going to be like, alright, I'll be back in a little bit, and nope, right out.
Ah, there's that Wizrobe firing squad.
The oranges, I don't mind if you have a way to kill them on the overworld. Like, if you're playing a regular seed and you have a sword, it's really useful because they have some of the screens, they have a set pattern, so you can almost use them to farm bombs.
Oh yeah, I know for sure. The orange Wizrobes, they are more deadly, but they are easier to avoid. The blue ones, only do half as much damage, but they do more damage just because they're rapid firing after you and they're moving around, and there's our blue Wizrobes.
Yay! They're all the way up in the top corner. We'll be back to bomb that at some point. Maybe later in the game when we can't find like level 5 or
There's the
something.
wood sword cave.
Alright, well, we already got a candle. Alsoa went ahead and he had a lot of money and he found another candle shop, so he went ahead and bought it. Which makes perfect sense. You don't want to have to triple back to
Okay, this screen
these
is
spots.
ugly.
That
screen
is terrible.
ugly. That's one where you may actually want to take the mountain path, I think.
Yeah, because you might have a chance of sneaking right up in between them instead of screen scrolling. Because when you come in from the side on screens like that, they tend to be flying straight at you.
Well, Wizrobes always spawn pointing, to the right.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I think so.
I mean, I just know that when you're trying to walk onto a screen from the side, which is full of Wizrobes, you generally get shot at a lot.
Okay,
Oh,
that's a
buddy.
maximum medium secret. That is really nice. And here we go. We've got a level 7 on Alsoa's side.
Well, he's got a candle, but I think he wants to go ahead and check this screen next door because he's
Yeah, you know
still
what?
looking for the Armos item.
Yeah, this could be the Armos item. Could be the Armos, and it's the boomerang.
Alright, so in Swordless, this is actually pretty good. It gives you a chance to kill things that have rolled down. It lets you kind of herd some of your enemies so you can gather them for candle burning, or bombing. So it's pretty good.
I guess I'm wrong about the Wizrobe spawning, facing right, because those ones just face the left. So
Well, it's okay.
I think it's relative to Link's position. I think.
Yeah, sometimes when you enter a screen, it's a good idea to start a little bit lower than you actually want to be at because they're going to be directly across from you.
Oh, look at that! Double garbage hints.
Well, I mean, we were almost hoping for a bomb upgrade because the runners might actually have the money to afford it in this scene.
And it looks like we got keys. That's good.
Now, I'm kind of curious that Alsoa he hasn't tried the boomerang on them yet.
That's a good question.
There is a very small chance that those keys, he's going to get a key for his trouble, which is really nice. But there is a small chance that those keys have rolled normal, where you can kill him with a boomerang, or down, where you could kill him with the boomerang.
Oh, yuck. I was going to say, here's a staircase room. Nope, it's just a Goma with a shutter.
Yeah, it's a big giant crap guy going, yeah, no, you're not going this way.
Well, you see, I think that's just, Alsoa just like, you know what, the likelihood that there's going to be another Goma block is probably going to be a lot higher, so it's not really worth it. I mean...
Yeah, it makes perfect sense. He also doesn't have any bombs, and I think we ran out of visible doors in 7.
Oh, there we go,
sadly.
we got one. 3 hits.
Yeah, we at least know we can kill it. That part's good.
Well, kill it if you can trap it against the wall.
Oh yeah, but that's what the boomerang's for. Oh look, the reds go down to a single hit. That's nice.
I still haven't seen the red sword cave. Oh, here's level 2.
Yeah, see, this isn't a bad level to find at all. The item in here is going to be on the floor. Though, yep, that is a really nice item to find.
That is a huge item for Alsoa.
Now, I want to say that Slamu had been over there. Did he not actually see level 2 while he was up in that corner?
No, I think no, because I think Slamu died on level 5's screen.
Oh no. Alright, well, Alsoa is off to the races. We have ourselves the first of the required items and the best source of reusable damage in the game right now.
Let's put it this way, it's so nice to see the wand now instead of being go mode.
Yeah, trying to find it. Well, another wonderful flag that is on in this flag set is important items can be a 9. So there is a chance that that might have been, you know, buried deep in level 9 if you didn't have a Gliok blocking, you know, anything important.
Yeah.
All right, Alsoa's going to take this. He's going to head back into level 7. This is going to actually let him do a lot more work in here. We got a bomb drop. We are good to
bombs.
Go. Yeah, this is nice.
And now here we go. Nope. Boony Bard.
And thank you for reminding me in chat, Kirby fan. The other boss that could be blocking stuff is Patra, because those are the two bosses, the Gliok and the Patra. The only things you can kill them with in this are the wand. That firing squad is lovely.
You know what? I wouldn't be surprised if one of the runners doesn't spring for a magic shield just because.
Okay,
Yeah.
that would be an interesting choice. Slamu's going to go ahead and pick up his first Take Any Heart out of the Take Any Caves. Now, if he continues with the normal routing, he's gonna find level 2 here in just a little bit. So he's not going to be that far behind Alsoa getting his wand once he gets up to that area. As I mean, it was free. It was just sitting there. You just have to walk one room into level 2 and pick it up. Which, I mean, I almost want to be like, yep, reroll. Too easy. Do it again.
The night is young. Well, the day is young.
The night? It's definitely daytime here. Alright, Alsoa is making some more progress here in this level 7. Sadly, Slamu is going to take an overworld death. It looked like he was heading...
Or is this going to be our staircase?
It looked like Slamu was heading towards the Armos, so he might be about to go screen scroll over into the Grave Armos, which will find him level 2 eventually. And I'm guessing that was a transport.
It was a transport.
Yeah, I mean, in level 7, it's kind of to be expected. 7 is one of the larger dungeons in the game. Alsoa is doing pretty good on key count here, because the game's being pretty free.
Level 6, 7, and 8, they all come with a free transport. It's levels 1 to 5, where if you find a transport, you know it's a segment.
Yeah, you're gonna be like, wait, who broke my level? Alright, Alsoa making good use of the bombs to try to soften these guys up.
What do we get for our troubles? No, just I
mean, eventually we'll have lots of things to buy with it. Slamu's about to get his boomerang, and make it off the screen alive, so he's doing good.
Good news is we haven't run into any other Gomas. And it's probably likely that that Goma is gonna just be blocking, like, the map, maybe.
Yeah, that would be kind of nice. Unless that does end up being our... Well, no, shutter door's closed. This can't be our item, as Slamu is about to find his wand in level 2. As long as he can get past the firing squad. And I mean, in this case, you know it's there. You see it. You saw him wanting to just run across the room, so he's going to be taking another try at that.
Here we go, another shutter room. You know,
Alright, there we go, Slamu.
Here we go, this could be our item.
Yeah, it definitely could. With second quest push blocks on, this 5-pair does like to have a lot of stuff.
And it is, unless we have a second segment. We have a second segment!
Good job, Jiggly. Maybe I didn't roll them a cupcake after all. Does that mean it was looking a little too kind?
Look at that, it
Oh.
leads to a dead end
Oh.
with a Gleok. This is, let me guess, this is the Triforce.
Yeah, this would be, or the compass. This could
Please-
totally be the compass.
Please be the Triforce.
I mean, either or would be, oh, dodge, also a dodge. Slamu's gonna try to farm these blue Lionels for bombs. I like this. He's got the clock, so he's gonna have to take at least one more trip through that room.
Has nothing. Triforce up here,
Okay.
maybe?
Chat is actually correcting us that while I was distracted by Slamu picking up the wand, Alsoa saw the Triforce a couple rooms back, so
Oh,
don't know what he was looking for in there.
here we go. So now we can finally make some headway into level 2. Something
Oh,
that
nice.
Alsoa wasn't able to do. And it looks like we got another Goma. This could be our floor item.
Well, the floor item was the wand. We're not
yeah.
we're not doing heart shuffle. So right now, Slamu's just trying for that Triforce
Oh, wow,
right there.
that's a fast 2.
Yeah, this is not terrible yet.
I keep forgetting Heart Shuffle's not on.
To answer a question in chat for Beefy Curry, so that goes for levels 1 through 4. Levels 1 through 4, the map is supposed to be pretty close to start and accessible without going through a bomb wall, with the exception of if you end up like pirouetting the first door of the dungeon. In 6, 7, and 8, it's supposed to be, it's supposed to be not hidden behind the bomb wall, but you could have to go through a couple of different staircases to go find it. So it's the easier the map is to find is going to be like the smaller dungeons. It's going to be kind of right up front.
There's the Triforce. So we still haven't found the item in 7, have we? No, we haven't.
No, I mean, I like also picking up the Triforce here. We did see that early staircase blocked by that Goma. There we go. Why do they always name everything with like similar sounding names? We did see that staircase that was blocked earlier, so there's a chance that we might not be able to get the item yet.
Speaking of names, for the longest time when I was a kid, I used to call the Dodongos Dondongos. Because apparently I have this weird condition where I always seem to add extra letters to words.
Oh, poor Slamu.
When I'm reading anyway. And of course, there's no one there to correct your pronunciation.
That was a transport staircase in level 4, by the way.
Yeah. Oh, that's
Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
It looks like we got Dark Nuts.
See, this isn't terrible. This room lets you kind of use the moat itself as a bit of a buffer zone between you and the Dark Nuts. Now, sadly, Alsoa's not going to get anything for clearing this room.
I want to mention that the actually using the moat and blocks as a shield is actually something that I believe the instruction booklet even points out as a tactic.
Really? Oh,
Yeah,
that's pretty cool.
or at least the strategy guide that came with the game. It says you can actually use the blocks as a shield. Like that.
Well, yeah, I like to do that in C-shaped rooms with the Dark Nuts too, because you can just stand right on the bottom and just,
I'm just saying though that it's like if you wonder, oh yeah, that's a secret technique that only the pros know about. It's like, well, the pros probably read it from Nintendo.
Quite possibly. Chat noting that the big gels, the Zols have rolled up, and that Slamu purchased wooden arrows.
Yeah.
Which is a good choice. You don't know when you're going to find your silvers, and we've already seen that staircase in level 7 that could be an item blocked by a Goma.
Here's our first map of the seed, and...
let me see. I almost want to say it looks like somebody broke a toilet.
I can see that.
I mean, as weird as that sounds. Also, I was going to go ahead, put the bomb down, try to get some damage on anybody who was close by, and then go straight through.
Here we go. This is going to be our item. Yeah. And it is the book. Now we go from having one map to all of the maps.
And setting things on fire, because fire is good.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's the drawback of the Atlas, is that it actually has a negative effect in Swordless.
All right, this Wizrobe overworld is just giving Slamu the runaround. Sadly, when you're trying to come down some of these stairs, those Wizrobes just camp out, and you either have to chance that you're gonna get out of there in time, or up in a hay and leave.
And looks like we've got a ladder block.
All right, see, we have a much better suggestion in chat that level 4 looks like a little teapot.
This isn't gonna be like the meme where it looks like a cactus, except everything looks like a cookie.
No. See, I don't really think it looks like a cookie, and if 7 was a cookie, somebody did a really bad job.
Okay, so it was me then who made the cookie.
Either that, or maybe it's a whoopie pie.
You've never seen me bake before. I am terrible.
Hey, you know what? You try. That's the important part.
You know, one time I actually tried making pancakes out of fish batter.
Oddly enough, the ingredients are not that much different.
Well, I mean, what I did is I added some ginger beer and I added some ginger honey to it, and it was interesting because you still got that flavor of the. It was like a beer batter. No, it wasn't beer batter, but it was like it was just. But yeah, I had like the savory element of it. There was like a bit of a baking soda flavor, but it was still kind of sweet as well. It was an interesting one.
That sounds cool. Alsoa is with the map. The book gives you all the maps. So with the map, Alsoa is able to see these couple of rooms in level 7 that he hadn't checked before. I like this. 7 is a really big level. He's put a lot of time in here, and it would be helpful to know for sure if the thing that Goma is blocking is our item.
Goma can't be blocking the item because that was a shutter door.
No, there was one in the very beginning of the dungeon, remember? He walked in and it was a Goma in a 2-block room.
Yeah, but that was a shutter door.
I didn't see the shutter close behind him, but...
You didn't? I
No.
thought I could have sworn that I did.
It's alright, so also is keep looking. Hopefully it's gonna be over here and save him some time. But so far, we got, I think, one room left to check. These keys are really nice, though. Anytime the game is being kind and giving you keys, then this is a good thing. And Truant, hey, there's a staircase. Truant is saying that 7 is Air Force from Super Mario Brothers 3.
I can see it. Ooh, the magic key.
I mean, this is better. We've got all the keys in the game. We can just walk willy-nilly through any door we feel like.
Now, I always like to mention this one, but the magic key is an extreme blessing, but can also be a curse as well. Because now you're going to want to check all of the locked doors, and in level 9, that could be an easy way to get lost, whereas if you only have a limited amount of keys, it's very possible for you to be very judicious with your keys and accidentally, get to the right path.
Yeah, it's pretty much luck of the draw. Anytime that happens.
I've seen games be decided when one person did not have the magic key, and that was the deciding factor that let them win.
Also, fakes this out into thinking he's going to pick up the meat before he swerves and grabs those wooden arrows.
Yeah.
Alright, now, Big Slamu, it's worth noting, he is at 255 rupees. If he wanders across a blue ring shop, as Alsoa finds out what I think is his second large secret off of Death Mountain, do we think he's actually going to buy it? Or is he going to hold on to that money with hopes that he finds a bomb upgrade inside one of these dungeons? Speaking of which, we've got level 1.
Yeah, that's a tough one. Now, don't forget, we also have a bomb upgrade as a dungeon item that replaces the the white sword, and one, of course, in the magic sword slot. So that's going to be a +2.
Yeah, I mean, it's nice and it's free, but it's +2 versus what could be +6.
True.
I mean, if we're gambling people, then, that's kind of a risk most of us would take. Alright, Slamu's gonna wander into level 1. Immediate staircase. I didn't see if there were any other doors, so I'm now wondering if we have a segmented level 1.
I'm gonna bet we do.
We are starting in a really weird section of the map.
Yep, segmented.
Woohoo! I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I like broken levels.
I just like interesting level design.
Well, we've definitely had some interesting shapes lately.
Now, speaking of interesting, here, do we can bomb south? No.
We might.
Oh,
Oh, I would
that
have tried
is,
bombing to the
as
left there.
LOZ Cards Fan 23 would say, feeling lonely.
Yeah, I probably would have tried bombing to the left there, given where we were on the map. We know there's not going to be anything above us because we are very, very much at the top row. But I don't know. I kind of, for me, I would have tried bombing left. But I'm weird.
I'm actually surprised Big Slamu didn't.
It's okay. Slamu's going to take advantage of the respawn mechanic. Yeah, because he's got bomb droppers on the screen to... you can't kill those yet. He's got the bomb droppers on screen or two right here. There you go. So every time you enter and exit a dungeon, the overworld screens are going to respawn. So it's a really good way to farm. It's a really good way to farm bombs if you need to. Is just find a screen near a dungeon, enter the dungeon, exit the dungeon, and kill the bomb droppers over and over and over again.
And we did find the red candle on Alsoa's side, but 4 hearts is not enough.
Yeah, somehow that doesn't surprise me. The fact that we actually have access to the candle is pretty cool. A lot of the races lately, the white sword cave has been blocked by an item that we can't get to until way later in the game. Also, is also going to see the magical sword bomb upgrade. Alright, Slamu's back. He's going to bomb left.
Oh,
There we go.
Yep, I rescind my statement.
Alright, now this is kind of a tricky room. You have to get around the first of the Lionels without him killing you. Now, this clock is really, really good.
The map?
I think it's a talon from a bird of prey.
Yeah.
And level 2 is totally an elephant. Or what's the little elephant Pokemon?
The Donphan?
Yeah, it's a Donphan. Or the armored version of the Donphan. But yeah, this is one of the bonuses that the book actually gives you, is from the second you walk in that dungeon, you can see the map. Yeah, you're shooting fire, you don't have a ring or anything like that, but it's pretty useful to be able to see which walls are going to bomb, as Alsoa gets his Triforce at level 2.
I can't see anybody who would have so much of a hatred for the wand fire that they wouldn't pick the book up just to get all the maps.
You'd be surprised. There are quite a few people, especially since this is swordless, and you have to fight Ganon with that wand later. Though, I mean, the wand hitbox in swordless against Ganon, you can be facing away from him, pointing towards a wall, and still hit him.
Woohoo, silver arrows!
Yeah, buddy. All right, we got piece number 2 of 3. All right, Alsoa is working his way in the opposite direction and heading down towards the start cave. Except for he's trying. He's trying to go to. Oh,
that's not the floor item.
Oh, Alsoa manages to sneak past those whiz robes that killed Slamu earlier. Because when you're coming down that staircase, you never want to see those orange guys there.
I see a problem here. Big Slamu is out of keys. So also, if the bow or if there's a required item down there, there's the Triforce.
Yeah, level 1 is kind of notorious for eating all of the keys, and some of these doors we can't even can a key.
The second item is key blocked, it seems.
Well, that's kind of a shame, but at the very least, Slamu has gotten the silvers out of here, so you're kind of hoping you got the most important thing already.
And hopefully the bow's not here, or the ladder. Because if the bow or the ladder's here, then oh boy, Alsoa's got an advantage.
He does. That any key is a beautiful thing. Wow, 61 rupees for a key.
Looking at the 34 bombs.
Yeah, I got distracted by the fact that the key was one of the more affordable ones I think that I've seen in a while. Okay, so Slamu is gonna go ahead and go back. He, I think, exited the dungeon. I'm wondering if he's trying to set up a Kanana key.
Ah, maybe.
Or if he realized he had not bombed these 2 rooms to the right. There we go.
Yeah, okay, here we go.
As we find a broken level 6, I think it looks like a guy bending down to pet a dog.
I can see that as well. Or a duck.
I don't know any ducks that like being petted, but yes, I can totally see that as a duck.
I see there's the bill, and, well, it's obviously bent over, so...
Yeah. So Slamo did manage to get a key off the floor in level 1. I think that was the only thing he picked up, and he is choosing not to use the key immediately on those 2 rooms.
It might be a wise choice. I mean, he's probably going to do some exploration and then maybe save and quit, and then you know, save scum the key.
Yeah, there's a possibility.
But at this point in time, it's probably better to just move on. You're probably going to get more keys in other levels.
Well, yeah, level 1 likes to eat them. It doesn't usually like to give it back. And he's got 255 rupees and is now able to take advantage of those really cheap keys that we just saw.
Maybe that's what it was. Yeah.
I don't know that he had been in there before, but this is like perfect timing to find that cave.
So 3 keys should be enough to finish off level 1.
Wow, that enemy set on that screen. Holy smokes. 3 orange with ropes who can spawn anywhere on that screen, as Alsoa sadly takes a death in level 6. And 2 blue gorillas. 3 blue gorillas on this one. But the lower one only had 2, but I mean, this is like a nightmare. It's how do you not get spawned in the middle of the whiz ropes? Sadly, Alsoa is going to take another death here in level 6.
Here we go, more whiz robes. And we're rewarded. There's level 6. Okay.
Okay. I can understand wanting to stay in this level 6 even after you've taken quite a few deaths. Because it's on a terrible screen that you don't want to have to come back to.
Now, you probably have to come back after it turns out that the Triforce is ladder blocked. And the ladder's at level 1.
I mean, so far the seed's been incredibly nice, so I don't know. Also, playing it a bit more safe this time and trying to kill the Lionels from a lot further away makes perfect sense, and they're still getting some really easy hits on them, though. Yeah, I don't know exactly how many are in there, but that's not a room. I would just walk right through. I'd be like, I've got the any key, I'm leaving. Like, go straight through. Only care about it when the game forces me to come back.
Well, it's not bad. You just have to, like, not get hit.
That is far easier said than done, as we find another staircase with a key in it here in level 6. Slammer is going to take a death, I'm guessing, to a similar room. And find our first bomb upgrade, which is +2.
See, I knew it. A blue ring would have been a better choice.
It would have, but there is still a lot of money on the overworld, and I think we still have a few things maybe left to find, so you might still get there. Or this horribly evil level 6 could have a red ring in it. That'd be great.
Oh, then a level 6 wouldn't be evil if it had a red ring.
No, it would be sufficiently evil to make you earn the red ring. Because, I mean, we just can't give you everything for free. We've already given you a free wand, relatively free silvers when you get there. You know, gotta make them work for something. Alright, Alsoa finds what could be the item room. It's not.
So here we go. This is. Wait, was this the staircase?
I think this is the transport staircase that Alsoa found earlier.
Yeah.
I mean, it looks familiar, but there are a lot of blue gorillas and things shooting at us in here, so.
Oh, you don't need that key, Alsoa.
Yeah, but it's hard. It spawns these nice shiny things right in front of you, and you're just like, I want that, even if you don't need it.
Oh. Shoot. And it's for Triforce.
And it's key blocked.
And it's protected by Dig Dogger.
Yeah, well, I mean, you don't have to worry about killing the Dig Dogger, thankfully. You just have to get past him. So either, you know, a good candle boost or, you know, having enough hearts just to take a hit is a good strategy there.
Well, the good news is that means Alsoa doesn't need to be clearing these rooms out because you see the Triforce. Now we just need to find the... well, that's a Moldorm.
Yeah, but that's not hard to kill. Plus, it's going to give him a fairy, which will hopefully ensure that he can make it past that Dick Dogger to get his Triforce.
Yeah, Moldorms at least are the more tamer of the noodle variety enemies.
Yeah, they're the nice chill guys. I kind of always feel bad when I have to kill them because they're just there floating around and doing nothing.
Yeah, it's not until Zelda 3 that Moldorm became more of a threat.
Yeah, don't remind me of that guy. That is my least favorite as we find what I think is going to end up being the item staircase here in level 6. Unless that's where Alsoa came into this dungeon, but I'm not 100% sure.
Also, I was just going to check this room over here first.
I mean, that might have been the original transport staircase, but I thought it was a little further up in here.
Yeah, I think so.
He is ignoring it, though, so I'm guessing that's not the item.
Gonna go check out this spot here, and here's the Triforce. Oh, I just thought of something really nasty. Imagine if the item was in the room next to that Triforce. I mean, obviously there's no room.
Nice.
There's no room there, but imagine if that actually was the case.
Like, you had to go through the shoot room to get to it? Oh, we've had dungeons like that.
But to get through the shoot room, you absolutely had to get the Triforce, which means that it was a double dip.
It's okay. He's diving back here into this level 6. I don't dislike this. Oh my gosh, this room is...
You've already...
Why are you clearing this room? Maybe he's just trying to make it a little bit easier to get through? No, actually, Melchior, they can get to the red candle. But we got the wand free off the floor in level 2. We don't really need it.
There's the compass.
Now, Alsoa is just shy of being able to afford that bomb upgrade that we saw Slamu buy a little bit ago.
Alsoa is clearing this room out. It's gonna find out there's nothing here. The good news is they're both spending a lot of time in this level 6, so no, all said and done, there's not going to be any extra ground covered.
Yeah, I mean, they're both... This is still incredibly even right now. I think the main difference is that Alsoa hasn't gone a couple of screens over yet to find level 1, and when he does get there with that any key, he's going to be able to clear the whole thing.
So the advantage is still Alsoa's. But, if Big Slamu can find the item here, and it is a required item, then...
Yeah, then this is good for both of them, but... Oh, look, we're ladder blocked from that bottom section.
We're ladder blocked. Oh, no.
Oh, okay.
But look at that, but look, Alsoa's the first one to discover that, so... He's gonna go pop into level 1, and he's probably gonna pick up the ladder.
Well, yeah, he's got to finish. He's got to finish this little loop of the Deadwoods. So he'll be there shortly. Alsoa kind of took the alternate path. He's going counterclockwise when Slamu went clockwise. And Slamu gets pretty much. He's already seen that ladder block, I think. So he is leaving 6 right now. To answer another question in chat, why are they digging 6? Because it's 6, and it's on a terrible screen. And we've seen a couple of other levels, but 7 had the any key, and it's kind of buried in there pretty good. So Alsoa knows from his viewpoint that he hasn't found a bunch of levels, and he already saw the item in one of them. So why not dig it? And apparently chat has decided that level 6 is pi. And if I'm gonna... Oh my goodness, what did you do to level 8? A guy playing a trombone.
You know what? I changed my mind. Clearly the ladder is here.
Oh yes. And it's gonna be blocked by a stair, a transport stair that takes you to the 2 rooms underneath that L. Because of like a weirdly placed old man. Because I think there's at least one old man in level 8.
I think there's 2 old men in level 8.
Yeah, see, I don't. My tracker generally tells me how many old men are in a level. We have, it's clearly a water gun from DH Stomp.
And we've got Gomas.
Yay, more things we can't kill. Alright, Alsoa thankfully has a decent amount of bombs. He's got the wand, so there are a lot of rooms that he's going to be able to clear in here. We're just going to hope that the Goma isn't blocking these staircases. Oh, look! Another ladder block.
Oh, we can't do anything in this dungeon.
Oh, alright, well, we're leaving 8 now. This should hopefully... okay, he's gonna, like, check Forgotten Spot and then screen scroll down into Death Armos.
You think at the Forgotten Spot? It's the potion shop.
Yeah, because he's already done... He's already done, unless he's... Okay, it looks like he's going the opposite direction. But still, this should hopefully send him in the direction of level 1 shortly.
Did we ever see what was at the level 5 spot? Eventually, or...?
I don't remember if either of them got in there alive. Because it's for anybody who didn't see, level 5, vanilla level 5 is blue wizrobe infested. It's definitely
not a bad idea. I said maybe a blue ring wasn't a bad idea after all.
I mean, you see some red. Oh, okay. Either we miscounted, or the lever didn't drop, or it stored the bomb.
There can be only one.
We're in Highlander all of a sudden?
Apparently.
And somebody sent us a present. I didn't get a present.
That thing I sent you? You know,
no.
The thing, right? You know the thing.
Yeah, the stuff and things. You know, with the pink sparklies all over it.
It's like, oh, I have to talk to you about the thing.
So the good news for Big Slamu is he's here in level 7. He's got his wand. He'd been in here very briefly before he got the wand, and then he came back a little bit. He only had a couple of hearts, so it wasn't a great time to do this. He should, if he sticks in here long enough, be able to... Oh, it was a shutter. He should be able to eventually find the any key or decide that he just doesn't want to play.
Rate in time, at this point in time, what levels are we missing? I think we're missing levels 3 and 5?
Yeah, because they started with the Triforce. For those, we haven't seen them. So if anybody comes across the recorder, that would actually be pretty useful to find those 2 levels should our bow be in there.
Oh no, I see Death Armos is living up to its name today.
Oh yeah, oh, poor Alsoa. It is definitely making this a little bit hard. Here's the sad part, Alsoa is like 4 screens away from level 1. I mean, he's gonna get there eventually. Everybody pretty much we all track the overworld. It's just, this is gonna delay that just a little bit.
Here's a question. If you die in one area, and do you go back there, or do you abandon it and go check somewhere else first?
It depends upon how many checks I have left in that area. Alsoa has a bunch of checks left over here on this side of the map, so yeah. He's gonna kind of wrap those in, and maybe wrap his way back around, but if I have a hunch that there's something over there, I'd head right back. Unless I got distracted.
You can afford a blue ring.
Ooh, don't touch the money, Alsoa. There's nothing worse. Oh, that screen's lovely. There is nothing worse than forgetting that you're so close to max money you can't touch anything and then finding a large secret.
Yeah. Oh, the whiz robes are just... Oh, there's another secret. All right, well, I would say that Alsoa should buy a blue ring. There's all these money shops or money spots lying around, and here's level 5, and what is that?
Okay, I have no idea. But to kind of answer a question from chat, do free Triforces impact item spots? So from what I understand, the logic in the game does not take into account the Triforces you start the game with. So the game assumes that you're playing it, from A to B, you have to pick up all of the Triforces. So that means that any of the items in 9 can't actually be blocking a level. So if you need a ladder, like if you can get to the Triforce before you get ladder blocked in a level, then the ladder can be in 9. But in this case, we can't get to the Triforce in 8. We only have it because we started with it. Yeah, don't tempt him, Truant.
I was gonna say, I guess the ladder's here then, because
the ladder has got to be either in 1, because there were those rooms we could get to without a ladder, or it's a bundle of hot dogs. Which also almost burns himself trying to pick up.
I mean, I do like my hot dogs burned.
Okay, I like this suggestion from Leo, says Gur. 5 looks like Invader Zim yelling at Gur.
Take any.
I mean, yeah. Oh, poor Big Slimmy. He is one heart away from being able to try to pick up that Mag's bomb upgrade.
On the bright side, he's going to be able to pick up that red candle.
True, but at this point, we got a wand that's shooting fire. Do we really need it?
What? I would just pick it up anyway, because you never know when you want close quarters combat. As silly as it sounds, it's like never hurts to be prepared.
Well, he's going to agree with you and go ahead and pick up his red candle, as it looks like we might be getting a raft check from Alsoa.
We still have level 3 outstanding.
I'm a little bit sad that we can't possibly get Slamooed on the way back from that raft. I mean, people can't even use the best emote. To answer your question, is there a forced overworld block in this tourney? Not until the next, not until brackets. Forced overworld block gets turned back on for brackets, but for Swiss it is off. Kind of thankfully. Though, it's the randomizer, so it still ends up rolling things underneath power bracelets, rafts, and recorders.
I was going to say, one of the great things about the Swiss round is that, these flag sets, they're not that bad. It's when you get into the bracket round, that's when you start getting the potential for incredibly long seeds.
Yay, marathons! I mean, and this sounds horrible, but I am totally waiting for the next Yoshi break. Oddly enough, we had a match the other day between Sausage Link and Mr. Dunlow, and they both had games on standby to switch to in case the seed was too horrible.
Oh no! Yeah, I believe one of the marathon ones, that was, I think, Sausage Link. I think.
Yeah, Sausage Link, if I remember correctly, was actually the person in the Yoshi Break seed with Angry Larry.
Yeah. Was it Angry Larry who did the Yoshi Break?
It was, yes.
Okay, yeah. See, now, the thing is, though, is I was there, and I distinctly remember the Yoshi Break, but, there's parts where I had to, try and block that out of my memory.
Yeah, I mean, the Elite 8 flags just, oh, look, we got into level 5, and it's nothing.
Of course it's not.
Run, no, so, oh. Well, okay, on the plus side, we've got that taken care of. We've finally seen what is inside of vanilla level 5.
We're seeing beyond the madness, and it's just more madness.
Yay! I mean, I'm almost hoping for, wander into level 1 and the second item is a ring, because this overworld has just killed these guys so many times already.
And kind of a rough... Well, it's not even a rough... See, that's the funny thing is it's like a rough combat seed, because a combat seed's when you actually have to engage the enemy. It's just avoiding the enemies on the overworld.
Yeah. To answer a question in chat, what kept Slamu from getting the any key? Alsoa cleared as much of level 7 as you could without the map, but it turns out that the room the any key is in is behind a bunch of bomb walls and a bunch of other things, and the only way to really see it is the map. So Slamu didn't have the map, And he walked into a Goma room, got shuttered in, and was like, okay, I'm leaving this alone for now.
I just thought of something really evil. Enemy overworld blocks. So, like, I mean, like, just like, you know how you have stairs
We are not putting Petra on the overworld. No.
Well, I mean, well, okay.
No.
You can't do patchers on the, well, at least not with that.
Let me be the first one. Let me be the first one for the 2022 All Boards No Swords tournament to say no Jiggly. As much as I love you, no patchers on the overworld.
I would remind you that I was technically the first one to say no Jiggly.
Okay, well, I mean, does it count if you're saying it to yourself, though?
It counts.
Okay.
All boards, no Jiggly.
Then I'll be the second person to say no Jiggly. And thank you to Krim for fixing a little bit of stuff in the background there.
So here we go, Else. Finally in level 1.
Yay! Alright, we might actually get to see what the second item is. Alright, so this also works out really well for Alsoa because he's going to be able to do these rooms to the right before he goes to do the rest. So it's going to save him a little bit of time, and again, it's really nice when you have the map and you're able to do that.
See what's in this room down here.
Yeah.
And it is... Okay.
Something we can kill. This is good. Well, once we stop dying to the floor.
Here we go. Big Samu is finally going to pick up that book.
Oh, no. Actually, he's leaving it behind.
He's, yeah.
Again, it's kind of split between some of the runners. Some of them are going to pick it up every single time. Some of them are going to be like, no, because I don't want to have to deal with that fire shooting out of the wand.
Basically going to clench it so that he's not getting that magic key.
It is, because I don't even remember where the map would have been in 7, or if Alsoa saw it while he was
I don't think we ever
there.
saw the map in 7. I highly suspect it's Goma blocked.
In the double push block room?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that would make sense.
That's right. That's right. We can't do anything in this room here.
Alright, Alsoa is back in this room, hopefully not to take a death to the floor. And oh look, we've got a ladder. Good
Wait,
call.
didn't I see the ladder was in 1?
You did, but you thought it was in that little like cookie section.
Well, I thought it was key blocked in level 1.
Yeah, well, you were right. So we've got the ladder for Alsoa. He's about to wander over here and find his silvers.
Oh yeah, I would say I'd say Alsoa's got a pretty good lead here.
Yeah, he's got all the pieces except for the bow. I mean, we still have to find it. There's a chance it could be in 9 because we haven't really seen any Goma blocking. I didn't call it Bleok this time. We're doing good. We haven't really seen any Gomas blocking like necessary things yet.
I haven't seen any recorder blocks either.
Well, maybe Spiky is making good choices today. That would make me feel better. Alright, Alsoa is going to go ahead and pick up his silver arrows out of the staircase here in level 1.
I just realized that when I'm done with this, I'm probably going to go get a cookie somewhere.
Well, there you go. I think this is an excellent plan.
I'm
What
just
kind?
thinking, Dig Dugger kind of looks like a cookie.
See, I think he's my favorite enemy in the game because he looks like a giant floating saw blade. I'm curious that Alsoa is finishing clearing out this level 1. I kind of like it if you're looking for keys and bombs and stuff, and it's going to point him right back to the room that he didn't clear.
Yeah, he's looking for Triforce.
Yeah, see, I thought he had already been in that room and cleared it, but, you know, I got distracted by cookies. Big Slammer doing a very good job of taking out these dark nets here in level 4. He's gonna...
So let's see. What are
Part?
so we know level 8 is blocked, and we know that level 6 has a block. So now the question is probably go to 8 first, because that's 2 items.
Well, we'd have to be able to find it first.
Oh, that's right. I don't think Alsoa found 8 yet, have they?
Oh no, he did. Yes, actually he did. It was the one that has that really long army-looking thing off on the left that were ladder blocked on 2 different sides.
We know Alsoa's thinking endgame because he just picked up a potion.
Oh man, I almost would have rather he picked up a few more hearts, but we're gonna get a second raft check.
Anything good here? Hey,
We have Alright, we got level 3.
Come on, Bowen level 3. But then, I just also realized something. If the bow's in level 3, then that means it's raft required.
Well, yeah, see, but the nice thing about starting with some of the Triforces is if Slamu wanders into level 8, after he's got his ladder, so if Slamu wanders into level 8 and finds, say, the recorder, he could actually recorder to that raft spot without having to dig the raft out of level 5, because we started with that Triforce.
Yeah, that is quite true.
So, I mean, there's a chance he might not have to go dig level 5.
Hey, there's an Aquamentus.
Hi, buddy! So, it is kind of a little bit, having seen what 8 looks like, it's a little bit of a detriment for Slamu here and his bomb count that he doesn't have the map, because there was that long straight section with nothing above or below the rooms. So it kind of feels like we're wasting quite a few bombs here.
Realize the extra boss's flag isn't on, is it?
No, it's not. It's all the normal amount of bosses in the levels.
Ah.
Alright, Alsoa has cleared pretty much the bottom half of this level 3.
Alsoa not grabbing the compass.
Well, I mean, there's a Triforce in here somewhere, but he's pretty much just focusing on potential staircase rooms.
Yeah, that's right. You don't need the Triforce, not...
Nope, we got it already. So he is just hoping for the item, and maybe we found it, yeah.
No.
No, I'm gonna say it's gonna be in the room that's above him. So he's gonna go the whole way through the dungeon. Slamu's gonna get the bad news about level 8. He's gonna go ahead and leave. Oh, this enemy set is just... this is rotten. Looks like he's going back into level 8 to refresh his hearts.
Okay, here we go. Ooh, that's the bait.
Yeah, but the bait block isn't blocking anything. And thanks to the map, we know it.
Yeah. That's too bad. I always like seeing a bait block seed.
I played 2 of them yesterday. One of them was also Mugger required at the same time.
Yeah, but was it like a 5 keys and the magic key was after that?
It was hearts or bombs. And there we go.
Raft required. Raft required.
Or recorder. He could still do it with a recorder.
That's true.
I don't know which one we're gonna find first, but Alright, but anyway, Alsoa at the moment is now in Triforce and Go mode. He's got every single item he needs to finish the game.
Does he have every single item he wants? Not necessarily.
I mean, he's got a decent amount of hearts, a potion, a he's got a wand, he's got a book, he's got the bow and silvers. So he is headed back into this fort to grab his Triforce from somewhere.
Did we have to find the Triforce in 4?
No, I think we were ladder blocked.
Yeah, we were probably ladder blocked, yeah. Probably on this other side here. Yep, there we go.
Slamu's gonna go ahead and pick up another heart. Now this gives him a shot at the magical sword bomb upgrade.
There we go. There's the Triforce.
I thought we were in that room. Was there something down there that we couldn't kill before?
A Goma, maybe? No. Oh, you know what? We can't get there. Oh, we can go down this way. Yeah,
I'm trying to remember if we saw this before.
We were ladder blocked from that room, that's why.
Is the next room a Chevy?
No, the next room is a moat room. Like
Oh, I see. Yep. Okay.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
go in the other direction because. Yeah. Well,
Yeah, he couldn't bomb down, but hey, it's a very free Triforce once you can get there.
it's too bad it's not Goma blocked.
Well, I mean, a Goma block Triforce would actually kind of work out for Slamu because it would let him know that his bow is actually in one of the dungeons and not level 9.
That's true.
Alright, Alsoa's got all of his Triforces. He's got bow, he's got silvers, he's got wand, and as an added bonus, he's got the book. So he's on his way to level 9.
Time again to go look for a roar and a door.
Yay! Bacon! I mean, it is breakfast time after all.
Well, I had bacon for breakfast.
I am very jealous.
Well, I had bacon and curry.
Curry?
Yes.
Okay, I like curry.
I put the bacon in the curry.
Ooh, that's kind of fun.
It's really good.
I make a caramelized bacon that I throw into ice creams, or a bacon brittle that I put into bacon chocolate chip cookies. Alright, we have Alsoa's. Alsoa's heading into level 9. This feels like a rather forced path so far. And we have a roar.
Oh. Good. Immediate Ganon.
Wow, holy cow. And then we hear Alsoa's keyboard trying to turn on sticky keys.
Sticky keys, the nemesis of
anybody who plays on the keyboard.
Yep. There we go. Takes down the pig.
Yeah, for those who don't know, Alsoa actually is one of our keyboard players, along with Fury SK, I think Sausage Link or Fried Teeth. But yeah, sorry, Jiggly, go ahead.
I was gonna say, it looks like we can't go that way. So I guess we only needed the ladder to get that Triforce in 4 then, right?
We needed to go anywhere in 8, so wherever the Triforce is in 8 on the other side of the ladder.
We didn't need the Triforce in 8 though.
No, we didn't. Well, see, again, it's the game originally intended us to have to get the ladder to go into 8, but yes. Alright, gotta love all these giant empty holes here in this level 9. I like that it funneled us straight into Ganon, but now finding the princess might get a little bit difficult.
Yeah, might be. This is where you definitely need a compass.
Well, a compass and/or the map, which thankfully, since that's the first, one of the first staircases we've gone through, if not the first, it's right there, so that'll help Slamu out when he gets here.
But what helps Slamu out is a lack of keys.
Sadly, yeah, he kind of skipped that single, and this makes perfect sense because you got more checks down in this little arm than you do in that single room, but we already know that the ladder's over there.
Did Alsoa just run into that bunny?
I was looking at Slamu fighting things, and I missed it.
Looks like we've only got this one direction to go in.
Yeah, this is such a forced path here, but where does it send us? Where does it want us to go when we get to the other side?
You have to go down here.
To answer a question in chat, Alsoa picked up the book, which in this flag set gives you all the maps for every single level that you go into. Now on the other side of the coin, it does make it so that your wand shoots fire, but the fire can actually be pretty useful.
Nothing here.
Alright, it looks like he's trying to build up a bomb count on the bunny. He just has to not take a hit.
But you can build a bomb count here.
Well, I think he stored the bomb because he bombed that group of enemies.
But didn't he get hit afterwards?
I don't think I heard the damage sound. But it looks like he is restarting his count from 0 now. Yeah, see, this is one of the reasons why I would have trouble with... I have played Swordless before, but this is one of the reasons I would have a little bit of difficulty. I can't dodge anything at all. And in order to force a bomb, you have to kill 9 enemies and then bomb the 10th one without taking a hit. Also, it does a good job of forcing a bomb on that Zol. As Slamu is in the room that will give him the wonderful ladder and let him complete the rest of the seed.
Okay, let's see. Anything here? Nope. We are looking for a shutter door that opens automatically.
Oh, this is funny. This is just the right of that original transport staircase.
There we go. Anything here?
I would love it if she was in the room all the way to the left underneath the L. That very topmost room.
Oh, that would just be so troll.
That would be the randomizer. That's why we love it. Really nice enemy set, though. Can I just say, this is like the most friendly enemy set to have in this level 9. You've got bomb droppers. I think we saw a couple of darknets, maybe. But like, it's bats and Zols.
Okay, we're gonna need a transport staircase to get to that top area.
Yeah, but it's okay. He still has a couple of doors he can go through, and there should hopefully be,
lots of doors.
Yeah. All right, Slamu.
Oh, wow! Oh.
Yeah, see, sadly with low HP and entering through the Patra, that is an evil, evil room.
But that was the door.
I know, but he knows. It's okay. He's on his way back.
Yeah, but it's such a long and convoluted path. You know, the worst part is Alsoa has a potion.
He does, and he is probably going, why didn't I use that? I have a potion. I should have used it. But hopefully he will this time, because there's a chance you can get through that Patra.
Right now,
but it's difficult.
Thinking that he lost because he didn't use the potion.
Potentially. I mean, it's 1 hour and 6 minutes in. This is about average, if not a little bit fast for an all boards North Sword.
There we go.
There, good job.
Your way to get there. And there we go. And it looks like it's get your GGs out for Alsoa.
Yep, let's get some GGs in chat. Alsoa finishing with a race time GG time of 1:06:22. Alright, meanwhile, Big Slamu is headed in the direction, I believe, of level 7. Welcome and GG to Alsoa.
Thank you. That felt way better than it had any right to.
I mean, that wand was remarkably free.
You see, as soon as I saw the wand, I figured, okay, either Slamu got this immediately because he routed Grave first, or he's not getting this for a while because you don't route Grave until late.
You ended up with the wand first. He got there, like, maybe 8 to 10 minutes after you did, because the overworld has just been reading him the riot act. And it looks like Big Slamu is taking the gamble that the bow is actually in level 9, as he is entering 9 right now. He's gonna find Ganon. But yeah, how did you feel about thankfully having the book and then seeing all the wonderful shapes that the seed had rolled out for you guys?
I'm just thankful I didn't have to dig any of it.
Yeah, that is definitely a thing. Slamu was in there and tried, he doesn't have the map. And he was trying to bomb a couple of different walls, and it was just, it was terrible.
The weird thing about the seed was, like, I got into 1, I got the silvers, and I immediately said, okay, I'm just gonna go gamble bow in 9. As I'm doing 1, I start hearing this, like, my gut sense starts telling me, hey, you should go look for 3. So I say, okay, I'm gonna go look for 3. I find 3 and say, cool, I'm gonna leave. And then my gut sense says, hey, you should go dig this. You're probably gonna find something nice. And I was expecting to see a red.
That wouldn't have been terrible. A lot of these rooms did have the firing squad with the lag, which led to quite a few deaths between the two of you.
Yeah, I was not happy about that front room of 6.
Yeah, that was definitely a thing. So sorry, I was gonna ask a question about cookies and then I got distracted. Jiggly has decided he's got to go get a cookie after this.
That seems reasonable.
Yeah.
Unfortunately don't have any more cookies.
Well, I mean, they make grocery stores.
Yes. But I can't go to the grocery store mid-interview and get the cookies.
Well, I mean, there's always afterwards.
Yes.
But yeah. So it is worth noting, however, that Slamu has neither the raft nor the recorder, and level 3 is on a raft spot.
Yeah, I kind of perfect ordered this. To me, it seems like I perfect ordered it, or like near perfect ordered it, just from making stupid plays of let's go dig dungeons we have the Triforces out of.
I mean, if you watch a lot of these other races, it does seem that a lot of times the items we need, or the items we need to get to the items we need, are ending up in these dungeons that we start with the Triforce for. As we find, wait.
That would be the white sword.
He's in level 9 though.
Yeah.
I thought that was okay. Never mind. We got the white sword bomb upgrade. I thought we had already seen that in a different level. That's why I was confused. I was watching a race last night. It's kind of bleeding over this morning. I mean, that's what happens when you have all this amazing Zelda to watch.
It also is what makes double headers always fun, because the second seed you start to wonder, okay, how much are they thinking about the first seed?
Yeah, I try really hard never to play a bunch of seeds back to back for tournaments because exactly that happens. It's alright, Big Slamu is stuck, shuttered inside of a room here with this Patra. So for Big Slamu to finish the seed, I think ideally we would need the recorder to be here in level 9 as one of the 2 items, as the last remaining item, because that way it tells him, hey, you've got to go somewhere else, and would actually give him the means to get there. And he's about to find Zelda if he kills this Patra.
You know, I half think that if you find Zelda and Ganon in 9 and you've already got 1 item, it's a very reasonable play to say, okay, I'm just going to leave.
Well, the problem being is he's, I want to say other than 8 and 7, he's already dug the excess, and well, I guess 5, but I was going to say he's already dug all the dungeons he has access to, but I can't remember if how much of 5 he saw.
The only one I can think of that isn't marked as an item found on the tracker is 6.
Yeah, you guys, I think, started with 6, didn't you?
No, we started with 3, 5, and 8.
Oh, okay. Sorry, early morning. Not enough caffeine yet.
Adds caffeine to the cookies.
Yay! I mean, chocolate does contain caffeine.
They do have special chocolate that's full of caffeine.
Oh dear, I'd like to sleep tonight at some point.
Ah.
So, I mean, it sounds tasty. Or you could just make, like, mocha bars. That'd be really good. I used to do these, actually, whoopie pies, since we were vaguely talking about whoopie pie. One of the levels looking like a whoopie pie earlier. I used to make, it was a chocolate whoopie pie with mocha frosting.
That actually sounds really good.
My assistants used to actually eat them. Like, I would have to make extra because I'd come in and the kids had eaten most of them.
Well,
like,
that's,
hey,
what happens,
guys.
that's what happens when you hire kids for assistants.
Well, they figured out that the teenagers are generally the people that I don't yell at.
Yeah.
It's okay, though. Samu's doing a good job of clearing these bunnies. Now, if I remember correctly, this is just going to give him access to the column that is directly next to the original transport staircase.
Yes. I don't recall if this was a transport stair, because honestly I pushed, like, no blocks.
Well, I mean, I guess if you're making note of where it could possibly be a transport stair, then that's fine.
Yeah, that's usually what I do in 9 if I'm not actively looking for an item. I just make note of where the transports are so that if I have to take a magic staircase, okay, I'll start with these rooms.
Yeah, it seems like a good plan. So are you in the take every staircase you can Or are you in the, I'm gonna walk until I run out of places to walk?
That depends on if I'm looking for Ganon or not. If I'm looking for Ganon, I'm a little bit more inclined to take staircases just to get to, like, stupid rooms like this top left corner that's just off on its own, hanging out, where you can't hear Ganon from adjacent to it. But if I'm just looking for Zelda, then I tend to go to as many places as I can walking, being very thorough, because until I get a compass, Zelda can be in literally every room.
Very true. I was actually hoping that she was going to be in that top little segment underneath the L.
Tell you what, the most nervous I got in the seed, though, was when I saw the door open and immediately died.
Yeah, Chiggly was commenting on that a little bit. We were wondering if you remembered you had a potion.
I was too excited seeing the door open to remember I had a potion.
I mean, it was nice so that you could find a different path into that room the second time and just dodge the Patra completely.
Yeah. Entering any boss room from the top, like that one Goma in 2, I think it was, is just like, meh.
Yeah, it's not fun. It's definitely not fun. Because some of them, there is just no chance that you're going to actually be able to get around them without taking a bunch of damage.
And in a seed like this, where the blue ring is near max price, and I bought a bomb upgrade, well...
Yeah, I was a little disappointed in the quality of the bomb upgrade.
I even said, as I bought the bomb upgrade, I should buy a blue ring.
Yeah, Slamu also had money to buy, he at one point also, as he finds the upper door into Zelda's room, apparently, there's another door. I didn't notice when you were in there, but, he also had the money to buy a blue ring at one point, and he chose instead, he got arrows, and I want to say he did also buy that bomb upgrade. Maybe not, though, because I'm trying to remember.
Hey, he got the bomb upgrade.
And I know he just picked up the white sword bomb upgrade, but... Because it's only +2. I know he saw it, but he did at one point have the money and he made the similar choice. I know he saw it
because that's how we knew it was +2.
I thought that was Alsoa was the first guy, but I don't know, it's very early. But we are seeing some new rooms here in level 9, and I'm really, really hoping he's going to find a recorder.
I don't necessarily think he'd be upset with the red ring.
Considering
considering
the fact that the red ring doesn't get anywhere closer to beating the seed.
I mean, we could pretend that it's Sprite Shuffle, and he could just Sprite Shuffle across the water on the red ring. The main problem for Big Slammo right now is that the bow is in a level he cannot get to.
And level 5 is somewhere stupid on the south coast that's like, why would you ever go there?
Yeah, pretty much. I usually leave those until, like, the last that I possibly can. But we are getting the grand tour, oh, look, a shoot room, of this level 9. And meanwhile, while Slamu continues searching for that staircase room, we'll answer a question from chat. Any more early races today? There are 2 more early races today, but neither of them have a restream listed. But if you keep your eyes out, you can always, hopefully maybe they'll get a restream, or we can, watch them on the Racetime GG. It's Eat My Steel versus King Doll at 3 p.m. Eastern, and Sharky versus Jay Coper at 7 p.m. Eastern. And then on SpeedGaming 4 at 2100 is 9 o'clock Eastern, you have Saber versus Steerwolf.
And that's a power bracelet.
Power bracelet.
It's like
anti-helpful.
Now I want a croissant.
Chocolate filled. Yay.
Look, I ate breakfast this morning and I was so hungry. I was saying to myself, I need to eat a big breakfast. Because I need to eat a big breakfast because I'm about to be on commentary with you. So
well,
it still didn't work.
Well, we totally need breakfast. And with that, Slamu has actually gone ahead and forfeit. He regretfully isn't going to join us for an interview because he has his family and his kids are there sleeping. So he wants to say GG, and we just want to say GG to Big Slamu. It was a really good race. It just sadly didn't work out in his favor today.
Yeah,
that's why we're in the Swiss rounds.
All right, but yeah, that does mean we have more great weeks of Zelda action ahead of us. So with that, I will ask Alsoa if he has any final thoughts on this lovely and wonderful seed.
I just want to know, like, who put the chain reaction in? Because whoever put the chain reaction in gets a cookie from me.
Well, I mean, technically I pushed the button in the thing, but the robot did it, so you have to give the bot the cookies.
But the bot can't accept the cookies, so therefore you get it.
Yay, I like cookies.
And that is all.
Yay! All right. Well, I'll say thank you very much to Stan for doing our tracking in the background. Thank you very much to Jiggly Saint for joining me this early morning and talking about cookies, Zelda. And we completely forgot about the fact that we were going to discuss the mystery of Link's disappearing sword.
That's right. That's what we were talking about yesterday. Is well, you had to be in her chat to get that.
I mean, we could always save it for next time.
True.
Give people something to look forward to. But anyway, I'll go ahead and pass it off to you and just say have a good night, everybody.